perfect end to a perfect evening. Hey, you haven't told me what you thought of the film.
Oh, well, it was different. I must admit, though, before I knew you, I never went to movies with subtitles before. I always used to go to the movies to have fun.
Well, you didn't have fun tonight?
Oh, sure. Roger, why did they all kill themselves in the end?
It was symbolic, Delia.
Oh, you didn't understand it either.
No. It was pretty lousy, wasn't it? I'm sorry.
That's okay. Gave me more time to think about Pat and Nancy. Wow. You know, something's been bothering me all day. I know I have a good plan, and I know Dr. Adam Cohen is the perfect person for Nancy.
But how can you be sure? You haven't even met him yet.
'Cause I just know, that's all. I had a good feeling when I first saw his picture, and then when I read his personal record, that really fixed it. He is so perfect. He's single, he's Jewish.
He plays squash.
Right.
And he and Nancy will sail off into the sunset, leaving everyone happy and contented. So what's your problem?
Well, what good does it do to find Dr. Cohen? If Nancy's going to move back in the houseboat with Pat, I mean, she has to be a little bit available.
Well, you have a point.
After all I've done for her. So, I was thinking in the movie that I can't let that happen. Are you still going by the hospital on the way home?
Yes, I have to look in on that aneurysm from this morning.
Well, good, because I have something to do, too.
Part of your plan?
Mm-hmm.
Look, Delia, I'm really not in the mood to help rearrange Nancy Feldman's love life tonight.
So, who asked you?
You always do.
Well, this I can handle myself. I know exactly what I'm going to do, and it's going to be terrific. Waiter, check, please.
Thinking about what I said.
What I've been thinking about is having another one of these.
Yeah, well, I kind of figured that too.
Sir, you are a mind reader.
Sir, I am a bartender. So,
yeah, I've been thinking about all the things. Husband taking charge, about telling her what to do.
And?
And you don't know my wife.
Hey, what's to know? Husbands, wives, men, women. It's been going on for years. No changes, no difference. Oh, sure. I hear all this stuff about women's liberation, new world. How do they think they're going to change something that's been going on since the year one? You know, this place, for example. They wanted to put in a woman bartender. I told them, sure, go right ahead. As long as it doesn't cut into my hours. They did. She quit after 1 week. Probably went off and got married, raising some kids now.
I don't see a point.
No point. Just talking.
No, my wife, she doesn't quit things. She doesn't give up.
Does she work?
Yeah, she's a lawyer.
Must be some smart lady.
Oh, yeah, no, she's smart. She's a smart lady. Except when it comes to her own life. She was engaged to this guy. They went together for years. He was married. She waited for him. He got a divorce. Kept hurting her. She took it. Kept coming back for more mistakes, same mistakes, new mistakes. I tell you. And she's beautiful, smart. You want to see a picture?
Why not? Hey, You got a nice-looking wife there, mister. You weren't kidding. It's a beautiful lady. Hey, what'd you say your name was?
Jillian.
Nice name. This the kid you told me about?
Yeah, that's Edmund.
Edmund, huh? You know something, he looked like you.
Yeah, I thought so too at first. Just hoping, I guess. Couldn't have been.
Oh, you mean he was adopted? He's not your kid after
Hey.
all.
He was mine. Understand? In every way that counted, Edmund was my son. Now, you understand that?
Sure, buddy. Come on, who you mad at?
Sorry.
Ah, that's okay. I don't offend easy. You really miss him, huh?
Yeah. That picture I was taken around Christmas time, just before he was killed. We were really happy. We were a family. Jillian was happy. All those years of hurting, finally, she was happy. She's not happy anymore.
Well, losing the kid and all.
She won't give up. She wants to have a family.
So, what's the problem?
Now, the problem is she doesn't know it. She says she doesn't want a baby.
Do you?
Of course.
Well?
Well, it's not that simple.
What's so hard? You just gotta make her see you're right. Stop listening to her.
No, wrong. No, you see, you have to listen. I have listened. I understand how she feels. It's just that I think that my perspective is more appropriate.
Well, I don't know from appropriate or perspectives. I just know what I'm saying. Your wife, you know, she sounds just a little mixed up. Hey, no offense, mind you, but you gotta help her out.
Yeah?
Sure, that's what she wants.
You think so?
Well, what do you think?
Well, you're right. She's unhappy, you know. She can't make decisions. I mean, somebody has to do it for her until she's okay, kind of help her out. You understand? I mean, how can I let her keep hurting herself? I mean, she'd be happy. She's just a little afraid.
You got it now.
I mean, somebody has to make the decision. She can't. Not yet. She'd be so happy. You know, we'd be a family.
Yeah. Hey, buddy. Enough. Your wife's waiting at home for you. Waiting for you to come home and tell her what to do. Why don't you make her happy? Go on home. Take care of things.
You think so?
Hey, I don't like to tell people what to do. You know it yourself.
You're right. I'm right. I have to help her out. See, I have to make her happy. I'm going home. How much show you?
That's $16.50. The last one's on a house.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. There you go. Yeah. Keep the change, huh? You've been a big help. What's your name?
Jerry. Jerry Kalman.
Well, you have been a big help, Mr. Kalman. I thank you. We both do.
I just listened.
Yeah, well, thank you. I'm going home. So long.
So long, pal. Good luck.
Mrs. Feldman were around now. Her husband's a patient here, Dave Feldman. I'm a friend of the family.
Well, I believe that she and her daughter are seeing him right now.
Oh, good. How is Mr. Feldman doing tonight?
Well, he's satisfactory.
Does that mean he'll be all right?
But I'm afraid you'll have to speak to his physician.
Oh, well, then you can tell me. You see, I'm not really a friend of the family. I mean, I am, but I'm mainly Mrs. Dr. Roger Coleridge. You know, the physician's wife.
Yes, I remember you.
Well, then, you know that Roger would tell me anyway. We've shared a lot about this case. I'm really concerned.
Well, I'm sure you are, Mrs. Coleridge, but I honestly can't tell you anything else. Oh, excuse me. Urology? Oh, yes, Dr.
Beryl! Oh, hello, Delia.
Of course. Hello, dear.
Hi, how's Dave?
Oh, he's feeling much better tonight, thank you.
Oh, that's good. I was so worried. Roger says that as long as he gets his rest and nothing further upsets him, that he should be okay.
Yes.
How are you?
All right, I suppose.
Must be nice for you to have Nancy home now. Is your sister going to be here soon?
My sister?
Yeah. Sophie, that's right, isn't it?
Yes, but how did you know?
Oh, I guess I heard Pat and Nancy talking about it. Will she be here soon?
Yes, in a few days.
Oh, well, that's good. I know how Pat and Nancy were looking forward to... Well, you know what I mean.
No, I don't.
Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, it's none of my business.
No, please tell me. I want to know what they said.
Well, they were just talking about Dave and their plans.
Their plans?
Look, I didn't mean to. I thought you knew. Let's forget I said anything.
No, I'm afraid I can't do that. If you're speaking about my daughter's plans for the future, I want to hear what you have to say.
Well, if you're sure.
Please, go on.
Well, they were just talking about how they were planning to move in together again on a houseboat. Not right away, though. They're going to wait till Dave feels a little better, which I guess he already does. Until your sister comes to keep you company.
Oh, I see.
I'm sorry. I know how much this must bother you. It really upset me when I heard about it. 'Cause of Dave, you know. I really liked him and sure would hate to see anything further happen to him. It's just a terrible situation. I remember thinking if only Beryl's sister weren't going to come, then maybe Nancy would stay home and it would all be okay.
No, that isn't the answer.
It isn't?
No.
Oh. Well, it's none of my business. I just was so concerned, you know. That happens to me a lot. Something will happen to somebody I like and I just get all worried and I hope I didn't offend you.
No, no, you were very kind. I'm very glad you told me.
Thanks. Well, I'm sure you'll work something out. And Dave will be fine, I hope. Well, I should be going now. I'm supposed to meet Roger downstairs. But it was nice to run into you like this again. Good night.
Good night. Thank you.
A little better today, don't you? Mama? What's wrong?
There seem to be some things we haven't discussed. I'd like to talk about them now.
Of course.
Your Aunt Sophie will be arriving in a few days.
Yes?
I'd like to know, when she gets here, I'd like to know what your plans are.
Mom, it's late. We're
Nancy,
both
please
tired.
don't do that to me. Don't try to protect me. Tell me what your plans are.
I get the feeling you already know.
I want to hear it from you.
I've been thinking about moving back to the houseboat with Pat.
The other day when I asked you, you said you didn't know. Do you know now?
Yes. We are going to be together. I am going to go back to the houseboat.
Why?
Mama, I'm not going to leave until Daddy's better. I won't leave you.
When did you decide this?
Today, I didn't want to upset you. I wanted to find the right moment.
The right moment? The right moment, Nancy. When do you think that would be? I'm not going to talk to you about right and wrong. You're an adult and you have to make your own decisions. But it also means that you have to assume the responsibilities of your actions. You were afraid to tell me.
Maybe.
Of course. Because you knew what I would say and you didn't want to hear it. Now, how could you even think of doing that to your father? The man is sick. He needs rest and reassurance. No, Nancy, I'm not blaming you. It's not your fault. Although maybe at first I did, but I was wrong to think that way. I understand that if a stroke is coming, no one can prevent it, but it did happen. Your father is in a very dangerous position. How do you think he's going to take it when he finds out where you live? What am I supposed to tell him when he asks?
You're not supposed to tell him anything. I'm not going to go behind his back. When he's well and when I think he can take it, I plan to tell him myself.
You will not tell him.
Mama.
No, Nancy, I won't let you do that to him.
Me. You all right?
Go on.
I love Daddy. And I love you. And I would never do anything to hurt either one of you. But you've always trusted me. And you taught me that I have to live my own life. Well, I can't let go of that. Not now. I won't. When Pat and I first got involved, we knew the problems. I thought a lot before we moved in together. And I thought about you and Daddy, and it hurt me to know how you'd feel if you found out. But I love Pat and... How do I explain? What do I say? Maybe I can't explain.
I believe that you really think what you're doing is right.
Thank you.
Nancy, don't pull from me. I believe you. It's just that I don't understand.
I love Pat.
No, but you told me yourself that there was no future with Patrick. Is it still the same?
I don't know. We thought we'd be able to stop. We thought we'd be able to let each other go. But every day it gets harder. You said that would happen, and you were right. I don't know what's going to happen to us.
You're confused.
It's just that all of a sudden there's so many choices.
No. Only one.
I promise you that I will search my heart before I reach any decisions. But that's no guarantee that the answer will be the one that you think is right. Only that it'll be the right one for me.
So sad, Jillian. I won't let you be sad anymore. We're gonna be happy again. 3 of us will be a family. I don't want you to be sad. Hi.
Go to sleep.
You look so beautiful.
Good night.
So beautiful and so sad.
Where were you?
Out, alone.
Drinking.
Yes, drinking. Drinking. Me, my thoughts. Alone. Everything was so clear. I thought about you. I love you. I said I love you.
Let's just talk in the morning, all right?
I love you. I want to love you. You remember? We were happy. We were family. We can have that back again. You remember?
It was a long time ago.
I miss him. I miss you, our family. We can have that back again, Jillian. We can be happy again.
Look, Seneca, I don't want to discuss this now. You've been drinking. We've said a lot of things tonight that we won't forget. I am angry. I am hurt. I'm sure you feel the same way. We're not going to solve anything tonight. Let's just go to sleep and forget about it. We'll talk in the morning.
I love you.
Look, please.
Everything's going to be all right. I can make everything all right again.
I said good night. Go to sleep.
We'll be happy.
Stop it.
You are... You're so beautiful. And you're so sad. And you're mixed up. See? You're afraid. Don't be afraid. We can have all that back again. We'll be a family. A child.
I said stop it, Seneca.
I won't hurt you.
Just leave me alone.
You're my wife.
No, I said leave me alone.
Jillian.
And that makes it all right, right? I mean, doesn't matter what I want or what I say.
Listen, I love you. I know you want another child. Do you remember how happy we were?
No, I said, Seneca, I'm going to tell you once and for all, I don't want another child.
Of course you do.
Just leave me
You're gonna
alone.
be so happy.
I said,
Jillian,
leave me alone.
I will make you happy. I promise.
Seneca,
What if the perfect guy for you is in LA or DC or New York City? Get ready to take a holiday. A new original reality series premieres tonight at 10 on SoapNet.